And start typing when you got. I remember the guy saying that it slices. Yeah, that's right, it slices, but it does more than that. It dices. What I really love about the thing is I can make julienne fries. It's like an automatic vegetable slicer. What is this miracle? Do it up, player one. Type in your... It slices, it dices, it's the Vegematic. I gotta have one to put right next to my pocket fisherman. Player one, give me a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
The category is, don't forget the unzip code. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. See what you can do with this one. If you were to come across a letter that begins with the TV show title Dear John and ends with the TV show title Love Sydney, what might be the subject of the letter? A little girl's crush on a teacher, an older man's interest in a divorced man, a crazy girl who wants her sister's husband. Player two, you're getting screwed. Let's give something back. John Lacey is the Dear John character whose wife left him, and Sydney Shore is the guy who shares his apartment with a young woman and her daughter on Love Sydney. Yeah, the rest of the letter caused a much-publicized boycott of the networks by certain religious groups. Hey, player three, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. Player two, what do you want?
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
For your enjoyment, don't flush pets down the toilet. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Yeah, I'll tell you, that Dilbert cracks me up. He's got a funny tie and everything. Oh, here you go. Take a look at this personal ad and tell me who placed it. Single male misfit seeks woman to save. Loves sewer lines, steam tunnels, long capes, my father. I may look like a pussycat, but inside I'm all man. Whose ad is it? Linc from the Mod Squad, Vincent from Beauty and the Beast, Clark from Lois and Clark, or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Player three, do it. Vincent's the cat-faced, long-caped sewer-dwelling guy who was raised by a fellow subterranean he calls father in that show Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, and that's the thing. Babes like Linda Hamilton always go for those sewer-dwelling, cat-faced guys. Player three, pick a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
This one's called, Where Do You Go After Bustin' Heads? You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Hey, do you remember the premise for the short-lived 70s show Sarge? Because it might help. On Sarge, George Kennedy played a cop who gave up his crime-fighting job for a new career. If he had held the two jobs at the same time, what would we have seen him do on the show? Shooting criminals and giving them last rites, shooting criminals and embalming the bodies, shooting criminals and burying... It's all you, player three. Pow, right in the kisser. Player one, it's all yours, player one. Nah, the embalming thing was just like a hobby. Player two, you want it? Take a shot, player two. No, because then the crook would just get shot, they get stitched up, and they try to run away again. Then they get shot again, they get stitched up again, and they run away, and it's just go on forever. Oh, just one more chance. Samuel Cavanaugh, the main character in Sarge, was a cop turned Catholic priest. Say 5 Hail Marys and eat lead, my son of a bitch! How about it, player three, category?
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Let's have a big warm welcome for... Whoa. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Get the wax out of your ears, it's question time. Say your life is already filled with so much woe that you must avoid any show with that whoa guy, Joey Lawrence, on it. Which of these sitcoms can you watch? Give me a break, Growing Pains, Blossom, or Brotherly Love. Player one, do it. Player one, who do you want to screw? Player two, you got no choice. Give me an answer. You got it. No, you don't. I'm just messing with you. Player one, player three, go after it. Player one. won't find Joey Lawrence in the cast of Growing Pains. You know, oddly enough, the longer I watch Joey Lawrence, the more I begin to experience a growing pain. That does it for round 1. Let's move on to round 2. All right, kids, time to get your weapons. 1 screw apiece. That'll keep you busy. Now in round 2, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. Player 1, what are we doing?
11, come on, girl. Good question.
Well, what do we have here? Oh, I see you are empty. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, free your mind. Considering the infamous Dateline NBC scandal, what would have been the most appropriate title for the show that night? Dateline IRS, Dateline TNT, Dateline PCP, or Dateline WWF? Player 3, have at it. Hey, player 2, you like getting screwed? Give me an answer. His name is Stone Phillips, not Stoned Phillips. Player 1, player 3, let's do something. It's all yours, player 1. To dramatize a story about dangerous fuel tanks on certain GM trucks, producers of Dateline NBC rigged an explosion to simulate a fiery crash. The show wasn't canceled, but if it had been, I'm sure the producers could have found work with Dateline IRA. Player 1, what's up? Open wide and get ready for the Betty Ford Clinic for Hankerers. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, if this has ever happened to you, type in your answer. But it's like Saturday morning. I'm sitting around watching those wacky cartoons and even wackier commercials. And then I get this craving, this overwhelming desire, this desperate need for slabs and chunks of... Oh! I hanker for a hunk of what? Now or never, player 2. Start typing. I hanker for a hunka, a slab, a slice, a chunka. I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Unfortunately, once I satisfy my craving with a big slab of Gouda, about an hour later, my lactose intolerance kicks in. Oh, forgive me. Your call, player 2.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
The category? Quit your griffin. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. All right, listen up. If you played You Don't Know Jack Volume 1, you better remember that a griffin is a mythical beast with the head of an eagle and the body of a lion. If game show producer Merv Griffin's body were made up of the hosts of his 2 most successful game shows, what would this particular griffin look like? Would it... Player 3, do it. Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are Merv's most successful game shows, so the griffin would be made up of Alex and Pat. Which is really the best of both worlds. This way you retain the pretentiousness of Alex Trebek's head while still being able to experience the pert insouciance of Sajak's body. Player 3, time to make a choice.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
All right,